Let the bot battle begin. The first fight of the final round of fight cards, and Uppercut has already ripped one of Witch Doctor's wedges off, and then both bots flip around. With the Witch Doctor able to pin Uppercut near the screws, and now Uppercut is on his side. Witch Doctor lands a big hit, and it's a very close fight so far. Oh, big hit between the two bots. Again, two damage-based vertical spinners. It is both 2-1, and hunting for a pretty much guaranteed spot in the tournament. Uppercut lands a shot that flips Witch Doctor. And another weapon-to-weapon hit. Ooh, these two just keep on colliding, and Uppercut rips Witch Doctor's weapon off its chassis, but Witch Doctor nearly gets Uppercut onto the screws. An incredible fight so far, but Uppercut just sealed the damage category. The Witch Doctor is down a primary weapon, but is now taking control of this fight. Getting underneath Uppercut, despite Uppercut its forks designed for getting underneath. Witch Doctor's wedges are not so much. Uppercut's bars staying active and continuing to land hits, just like that one. This is what he's going to need now. Witch Doctor gets underneath, slams Uppercut into the wall. That could have disastrous consequences, but looks like Uppercut is okay. But Witch Doctor just keeps on pushing. Uppercut is flailing around. Oh, now he's in the screws again. This is a ridiculous battle. Both teams know just exactly what is on the line. A 2-2 record is very uncertain. A 3-1 record pretty much guarantees a spot in the tournament. An Uppercut flips Witch Doctor on its head and flips him back. Great sequence there by Uppercut, but can he keep it up? Witch Doctor is getting great control here. The two bots continue to collide, and it looks like some more damage coming from Witch Doctor. And now Witch Doctor's up in the screws. Uppercut turning the tables here in the control category. As Witch Doctor continues to fight without a weapon. Unbelievable, the persistence of both of these bots. This is insane. Uppercut continuing to deal blow after blow, but Witch Doctor refusing to back down. Despite Uppercut getting underneath and now trying to put Witch Doctor up on the screws. Oh my goodness, oh, big shot by Uppercut. Now Witch Doctor's on the screws again, nearly gets taken out of the arena. This is insane, an incredible fight between these two. Who bots know with a 3-1 record on the line. Uppercut and Witch Doctor continue to battle. Uppercut flips Witch Doctor over again. Oh, and there goes the other wedge off of Witch Doctor. And Uppercut pushes Witch Doctor, but it looks like this fight will go to a judge's decision, and it deserves to. What a battle between these two bots. Right from the start of the fight, Uppercut was doing damage, just knocking a wedge off immediately. But Witch Doctor managed to get control of Uppercut, throw them around, get them on their side where they landed a great hit. But Uppercut was able to counter by ripping Witch Doctor's entire drum off. But Witch Doctor got even more control, while pushing Uppercut around and throwing it into the screws several times. It was an incredible showing from Witch Doctor, even without a primary weapon. However, Uppercut managed to get back control and do damage. This was a significantly different Uppercut than we have seen in past fights, getting control damage and aggression. And maybe not so much aggression, but definitely getting some great exchanges, and definitely doing a lot better. Your winner by a 10-5 judge's decision is Uppercut. Let the bot battle begin. Both bots collide, and now Black Dragon has lost one of its wedges. Ribbot going on the attack early, and seems like the other wedge is broken off as well. Ribbot getting off to a great start here, flipping Black Dragon twice. And now Ribbot locks horns with Black Dragon and going on the offensive. Ribbot, this is a completely different Ribbot than what we have seen in its first two fights. He's on the warp. The frog is on the warpath, and Black Dragon is struggling to stop him. Oh, big shot there by Ribbot, but it looks like one of their forks. It looks like they're stuck on one of their forks. But still get underneath Black Dragon. And another big hit. Ribbot is taking some serious damage to its forks, but is fighting an amazing fight right here. If they continue to show this kind of performance and win, they're getting determined as Black Dragon's drum breaks. Ribbot in complete control, but Black Dragon trying to fight back. He's getting underneath and flips Ribbot over, but part of the weapon mount of Ribbot has broken. An unbelievable clash here between 1 and 2 bots with their lives on the line. Ribbot carrying Black Dragon into the screws. It was unbelievable, but Ribbot's face has come off. Ribbot is no longer moving. What absolute heartbreak for the frogs as they are getting counted out, and the Brazilians will move to 2 and 2, but not in the way they want. What a fight. Well, from the start, this was all Ribbot. They broke off both of Black Dragon's wedges to begin the fight and just continue to go on the attack, throwing Black Dragon around, flipping it over. They did lose their forks and kept taking damage to their face. And despite that, including Black Dragon's drum breaking, Ribbot just couldn't hold up to the punishment and was knocked out. Let the bot battle begin. Tombstone spinning its bar, hits the mini bot. Doesn't send it too much. Oh, big hit there. Grimhund held up to a more powerful horizontal spinner than Son of Waiashi in its last fight. So, oh, big shot there, and Grimhund's lost part of its weapon. Oh no, this is gone. It's getting much worse for Grimhund, and there's a nice hit from Tombstone. And there's another good shot to the side. Tombstone doing surprisingly well. Massive damage to Grimhund. Grimhund is barely moving. Tombstone is going on the offensive. He is on the warpath, and he flips Grimhund over. What a shot by Tombstone. And this fight is going to the knockout. Tombstone is going to 3 and 1. What an impressive season they've had. You told me my Lego Tombstone would be 3 and 1 at the end of its season, I would have laughed at you. But it has just done so much damage in its past few fights. It has been looking very impressive. It takes a 3rd KO win and secures himself a spot in the top 32. Let the bot battle begin. Rotator leading with its wedge, but Kraken gets to the side, flips him over, and it just goes, whoa, that was good. Oh, and Rotator lands a counter shot, but Kraken seems to be okay, but Rotator's weapon does not. As you might be able to see it, the piece of Rotator has come off. That is the piece that keeps the weapon off the ground and spinning. Kraken is at a huge advantage here. They're just going to have their way with Rotator, just like they did with Blue Flame in their last fight. And that did not go well for Blue Flame. Rotator is now inverted. They're spinning the weapon, but they can't get underneath Kraken. They can't do any damage, as now they're in the screws again. Kraken has been showing off what it can do in its past 2 fights, and Rotator and Blue Flame have suffered for it. And it looks like Kraken will end Rotator's season unless something crazy happens. And this is just domination from Kraken. After a rough 0-2 start, they are just dominating. Oh, and now Rotator's in the screws on top of them. He's upside down. Kraken is trying to use its head like a lifter in order to try and throw Rotator out of the arena from the screws. And there's nothing that wedge can do. It just can't get underneath Kraken. And I think we're finding out the superiority of static wedges to hinged wedges in Lego. And as Kraken now brings Rotator over to the pulverizer, there are 2 hits before Kraken pulls him back, and then and Rotator goes in for another hit. Actually lands a hit, and now he's up on the screws. Now he's out of the arena. Kraken will not go to the judges in this one, but instead will take it out of the arena for its second win. An impressive performance by Kraken. They broke Rotator's weapon in the first hit and just never let up, controlling the fight. This was an absolute clinic from Kraken, and they stand at a strong 2-2, and they might just slip in as a very low seed into the tournaments. Let the bot battle begin. Onager is fighting for his tournament life here and gets underneath Matt Catter's side, flips him over. Right now he's got him in the corner. Matt Catter can't afford to take a loss, but if it's this bad, it might go. Oh, a massive flip by Onager. Matt Catter on the back foot. This is not the way they want their last fight in the regular season to be. But this is definitely how Onager wants it as they throw Matt Catter out of the arena. Onager has really came and showed up for his past two fights. A strong 2-2 record awaits him. Just like Kraken, Onager started at 0-2, but they came back and they came back swinging. They started by yeeting Tracer several times, and they did the exact same thing to Matt Catter. There was nothing Matt Catter could do, and then Onager threw them out of the arena. Both bots 2-2. Let the bot battle begin. Skorpios is has gotten underneath emergency and has pinned him in the corner, bringing down that upgraded hammer saw to try to do hopefully something at all. That doesn't seem like it's going to work, but they are ganked. They are racking up some points here. And now he flips them over, and now emergency self-rights into the screws. A great start here by Skorpios, who desperately needs an impressive win to even stand a chance of making it into the tournament. And now they're just pushing the Extinguisher into the wall. Extinguisher self-rights, but they're pinned again. Skorpios is just laying into emergency here. Can emergency recover? Yes, he flipped Skorpio. But now he's got big flip there by emergency. Starting to make a counterattack. Oh, what a flip there. Skorpios is now on the back foot as emergency landing meaningful flips. And now Skorpios is taking the punishment. And what insane comeback this would be. Emergency fighting for a 3-1 record. Big flip there by emergency. And now Skorpios is in the corner. And now he's in the screws. This fight has gone from complete domination from Skorpios to complete domination by emergency. And now Skorpios is out of the arena. What a performance by the Flipper. They lock themselves into the tournament and get themselves a 3-1 record. First 30 seconds or so of this fight was complete domination from Skorpios. There was really nothing emergency could do, but once they got freed, they started landing flip after flip. Skorpios could not recover properly, and its back heaviness also prevented him from doing much, as emergency continued to land big flips and eventually knocked Skorpios out of the box, leading to its third win of the season. Main event begin. Two very unlucky vertical spinners battling for a 2-2 record, to even have a chance of making the tournament. And Talon has lost one of its main forks, but goes on, now flips Cobalt, and is looking to throw the Brits out of the arena. Can't quite get it there as they lose one of their secondary wedges. I think that was one of the secondary wedges. Now they flip Cobalt again, and now he's on his back, and he's out of the arena. No nonsense between these two bots, but Talon had even less. And now it is taking a 2-2 record. Talon's tournament hopes are still alive. These two bots had garbage luck in this earlier parts of the season, and it looked like it would be worse as this Talon lost one of its forks, but they just continued to get underneath Cobalt and send it flying, eventually sending it flying out of the arena. Cobalt is eliminated, but Talon is still in the running.